This isn't the advice I normally give, but I'm just gonna speak from the heart. With the eclipse and the moon and the solar flares, I'm just gonna talk to you guys like what's happening in my head. And I've been feeling very, very different than I normally feel, and what I've been learning and going through, I think everyone's feeling right now with the eclipse coming, earthquakes happening, solar flares, a lot of people getting sick and just feeling really uneasy or adrift. And I don't think this is a bad thing. It's just very different. And there are just a couple things that I've been doing to make me feel better, and I think this would help a lot of you feel better. And this is mostly for women, but I think there's a lot of it that men can use too. Excuse the chickens if you can hear them. I've been feeling very adrift and I guess extremely emotional. And a lot of things have been coming up for me that I haven't thought about or felt since for a long time, like, an elementary school bully or things I thought I'd healed, like losing my dad, and different things are coming up. And no matter what, like, I just don't feel like working right now, and usually that's where I find my fulfillment. And right now it's just been a lot of going outside, connecting with nature, putting my feet on the ground helps me feel better. If you're feeling really lost and adrift too and not sure what the deal is with all this stuff coming up right now, also just making sure that you're taking time in your day to have that space or time to sit with those things, and just, you don't have to know what it means or why they're coming up or have a solution. You don't have to be all up in your mind about it, but you can just allow yourself to feel. And I think in general we're so disconnected from our emotions and need answers and solutions, but just take time to be off your phone, turn off the music, or if there's music, just have it be like a spiritual flute or something, some type of music that can carry you through those emotions. But just take time to sit and feel and move. Embodiment is really helped me, whether that's breath work or yoga, just intuitively stretching, breathing really deep and allowing that stuff to move through me and move through my heart and wherever else it's stored in my body. Apparently, I also recommend cycle syncing women if you're not paying attention to where you're at. That's huge. If you are a man and you have women in your life, you should also pay attention to these things. So paying attention to that and paying attention to the stars and the moon. Because I didn't really take astrology that seriously, and I've been looking into it, and it's so accurate. So right now it's April, and apparently this is a very fiery month, and it's time to really heal any root chakra, lower things of maybe you've always felt you're in survival and money has always been a concern, and maybe you've just never felt safe. Maybe you didn't have a strong dad or parental figure, and so there's that part of you that's still kind of walking around on eggshells. Maybe you don't feel safe with the friends you have. You don't feel safe to be the real you. So just allowing yourself to feel and feel if any of that is true for you, and it's okay. It's 100% okay for that to be true for you. And just acknowledge it. You don't have to have a solution, but the solution will probably come and start to bubble up to the surface. Just allow yourself to have the time to feel those things. Let these shifts change, because especially with the eclipse, things are changing and shifting, and I've heard that they might not ever be the same, so just allow yourself to feel these things, allow them to move through you. So have a time of day, morning or night, both, even just a break from work to sit, be yourself, be with yourself, hang out with yourself, take this time to be alone and meditate or close your eyes or just look at the plants or the trees, get some sunshine, put your feet on the ground, and just breathe. Allow yourself to feel. Get out of your head and into your heart, into your body. I promise it's not that serious. We'll think that we're going into a spiral and can go down a lot of negative thought paths and think that life is way too hard or maybe even not worth living, but just take this time with yourself, and even in just 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes of breathing into your belly, getting some sun on your skin, in your eyes, really key. Do you even see the light of day or sunshine in the beginning of the day, and take a moment for yourself? Just be instead of do. I'm so productive all the damn time, and I judge myself on my productivity and my outcomes and what I did. But when do I ever just let myself be? And if I want to do something, why don't I create and come from art? You know? Just feel. We're in these cement cities and boxes, usually eating fake food full of chemicals, wearing fake clothes made of plastic, in structures that are barely made of wood anymore, standing on cement that leaches the energy out of our body. When are we ever just around trees or things that come naturally to us? Put our feet in the grass. When is the last time you put your feet in the grass? I hope it was today. Appreciate the sun. Just take a second, even 1 minute, 2 minutes to be. And move, damn it. Move. Let's do some yoga or something. Stretch. Even if it's just, a little bit of this. Like, I don't know. And this is therapeutic to me right now because it's literally what I'm doing, sitting outside, and I'm playing with what's on the ground. I was really stressed out, and right now I can't sit down to work, which is super strange for me, and I think that that's a sign I need to do something else. So I'm allowing myself to do something else instead of trying to force myself to work. And it's really beautiful out here, and I think this is really healing. I also have been wanting to post on YouTube for a long time, and I'm way too much of a perfectionist, and I don't let myself do it. I wonder if it's going to get 0 views, if people are going to judge me, if they're going to think this is weird or crazy, but I'm ready to just be me and share what I'm healing through and what I'm going through and where I'm at on my journey. And if it even helps one of you guys, that's so worth it. And you know what? It's helping me, so that's worth it. I get to do some things for myself too, and love myself too, and allow my creativity to come out. I had a YouTube in 7th grade, and I got bullied for it, and I took it down and I quit, but I loved making videos so much. It's what I did all summer long before 7th grade. Every day I would take out my GoPro or my phone and go to the park and try to film things and spend hours on iMovie teaching myself how to edit, and I quit and I gave it all up. So every day I think about restarting YouTube, and I guess today's the day. I'm not even gonna, I don't know if I'll even edit this at all or what I'm gonna do for a thumbnail, but I think I'm just gonna keep it really simple and just get this up and get past my creative block. So maybe this can serve as inspiration for you to create something you've really been wanting to create, and you know it in your soul, you feel it in your heart, and you let your mind get in the way. Create from your heart. Listen to your heart. I hope you guys can hear the hummingbirds. They're going off. Another thing that came up before I filmed I wanted to share with you guys is all these things I'm talking about, I think, really feed your soul. And fight for your soul, damn it. Like, fight for it. We have those two voices in our head, totally like the angel, the devil on the shoulder of what should I do right now? Should I go rot in bed and watch Netflix, or should I go outside or go work out or do something that's good for me? And it's so easy to just give in to infinitely scrolling on TikTok or laying in bed and rotting watching Netflix. Like, I've been getting in a really bad habit of that since I just moved into my new place and there's a TV in my bedroom, which I didn't have before. But fight for your soul. When that decision comes up in your head, muster your willpower and decide to do the good thing. And what I found is the more I give that willpower and decide to do the thing that was good for me, the easier the good decisions get. And at first, it's going to seem really hard to do the right thing for yourself, but just remember, it's self-love. And you have to fight for your soul, and pretty soon, the more times you make that decision that's good for you, the easier it'll get, and you get that ball of momentum going behind you. And pretty soon you'll wake up and look around and realize that you really love your life and you really love yourself. And it's just all gotten so much better and so much brighter and lighter. And it's not a dark world anymore. And maybe if we all do that, the entire world will change. Maybe just by us all deciding not to make those bad decisions day by day, moment by moment. Maybe it all gets brighter and lighter at once. So, takeaways: listen to your heart, and when it speaks, fight for it. Fight for your soul. Do those creative acts that really light you up. And when you're not feeling lit up, just go outside. Go in the nature. Move your body. Breathe. We breathe so shallow. Let it out. Sing, dance, play. Be a kid. Be a kid. Stop worrying what people think. Take off the mask. Just be you. Stop pretending to be things for other people. Stop acting differently for other people. What are we here for? Maybe we're just here to be us and be the fullest embodiment of our soul. I believe our soul came to this planet. It came to be me in this lifetime to find out what it's like to be Nikki and experience that to the fullest extent. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna post this. Comment below something. Ask your soul what it wants to say and put it put it down below. I love you guys. Bye.